Welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful mid-December afternoon, mid-50s outside, sun shining. I figured I'd take this opportunity to get outside, enjoy just a little bit of nature. Had some errands to run here in West Union, Ohio. So I decided I would swing down by Adams Lake State Park and Nature Preserve, get a little hiking in. You're down by the water, maybe get a couple pictures. So thought I'd take you along for the adventure. Hope you enjoy. So that first loop I did was, I believe, called the Post Oak Trail. It was kind of through that woods back in there behind me. There was some signage along the way that described different trees and animals that are in the area. And then this was that, I don't know if they called it the Prairie Dock Trail, I believe. Looks like there's another loop here. And again, there was signage like this along the way that just kind of describes some different things about the flora and the fauna. Hiking these trails out through here reminds me of a funny story. When I was in high school, which was 30 years ago now, we had a cross-country meet here at Adams Lake. The start and finish was up closer to the dam, kind of at the other end of the lake. I was not very good at cross-country. I ran primarily to get in shape for basketball conditioning. And I recall one time when a friend of mine, Kip, and I were running cross country, and we were out on this same kind of general section of trail, and we were so far behind the people in front of us we didn't see where the next turn was. We actually skipped a whole section of trail that was right up this way and headed back along the lake. And when we got to the finish line, it appeared that Kip and I were first and second, and we were bad enough that they knew that that couldn't be the case. But for a minute, it was kind of an interesting turn of events that we missed a whole section of the trail, unbeknownst to us. But anyway, created a funny memory from this particular location. Some of these paved walking trails are new from, I believe, last time I was here. I believe they call it the Storybook Trail. So we'll kind of walk down this. It looks like it parallels the lake here in just a second, but there's these nice little placards at each way. It looks like I'm starting actually at the back end, and I think there's a story that goes along with that. Each sign, the last sign had a 16 on it. This is a 15. It looks like there's maybe a book or a storybook that it tells, a page of the book, 16 pages or so, as you walk along the trail. One of the things I really wanted to do today, in addition to just getting outside and enjoying this weather, was to just talk real briefly about the benefits of walking and exercise. I know that people, when they think of exercise, they think of weight loss, and in my opinion, if you lose weight with exercise, and sure, it'll help, but that's just the icing on the cake. That's just a bonus. The benefits that you can get from an exercise perspective is so much more and so outweighs just the weight loss aspect that might go along with it. One such example is just how people who walk more tend to die less. There's some pretty good studies that show if you get 8,000 steps or more a day compared to someone who gets less than 4,000 steps a day, that the risk of what they call all-cause mortality, or just risk of dying basically, is cut fairly drastically. There's some variability in the studies as to what exactly that percentage is, but it's pretty dramatic in just about all the studies. So just the benefits of getting outside and walking just decreases your risk of death. Pretty big. One of the other benefits from exercise. It has to do with depression, anxiety, other mental health issues. It seems like this world is just crazy, and so many people are struggling with a lot of different mental health related things. There's pretty good evidence that people who exercise have less risk of depression. There's actually a pretty good study just here, maybe a year or two ago, that looked at several thousand people that said that exercise actually worked as well as medication and counseling, or counseling in helping with depression. So while people may still need some of those other interventions, adding exercise in is definitely helpful, beneficial, not only to decrease the risk of having issues with depression and anxiety, but also in the treatment and dealing with those things. Another pretty big thing. Some of the other benefits of exercise for those who are struggling with things like diabetes and high blood pressure, there's really good evidence that exercise helps people lower their blood sugars, help lower their blood pressure, and it's independent of the weight loss that goes along with, or that may go along with exercise. Really, there's benefits in multiple different conditions that people deal with where exercise can provide a whole lot of benefit. And one could argue that a doctor probably can't prescribe a medicine that has all the same benefits that exercise would. And you don't have the side effects that go along with medications, or the costs that go along with medications, or other things like that. So another pretty big benefit of just getting a few steps in, getting a workout in, getting outside in nature especially. I made it back to the other end, so the dam is right over there, and so you can see here's the beginning actually of the Storybook Trail. I started at the other end, so I'm going to make my way back along the lake, back toward the car, and get ready to head back to the house before too long. Got a few more things to do there, and actually on call for work this weekend, so I need to get home and be ready for that here in a little bit. But it's been a beautiful day to be out for sure. You have to kind of dodge the goose poop here and there though. I hope you've enjoyed this quick video, and more than that, I hope this is an encouragement to you to get some exercise in. Right? Make it a part of your daily routine. Try to become more active. Not only if you have high blood pressure or diabetes, will it lower your blood pressure and lower your blood sugar. Not only will it help you from a mental health standpoint as far as decreasing your risk of depression and anxiety and helping with that, but it actually seems like there's some proven benefit that something as simple as walking on a local trail decreases your risk of dying. So those are all some pretty good reasons to get outside and to enjoy nature or improve the activity level in your life. So hope this has been an encouragement to you. Sorry for me stumbling over my words. This is just kind of an impromptu little video as I was getting out here and trying to just help my overall mental and physical health. So remember, if you lose weight, that's just a bonus, but there's so many benefits of it to exercise that this just kind of scratches the surface. So I hope you enjoyed it and hope it's been an encouragement to you. Until next time, get outside.